Good afternoon, St. Francis, and good afternoon, people of God. It is Sunday, the 24th day of March, 2024. It is Palm Sunday, the 36th day of Lent. Now, this morning, I did a reflection from Cathedral Hill, where the cathedral was, but again, the wind and everything else like that was just a little bit crazy, and you couldn't hear anything that I said. So this late afternoon, recording now back here at the house, it is still cold, but the wind has kind of died down. So, and 5:30 Mass is getting out now from St. Francis, so I better hurry up and do this. So, Palm Sunday. There are two times, besides Eucharist, there are two times in which our church gives us things. The first is Ash Wednesday, and the second is today, these palm branches. Ashes come and go. They are placed upon our foreheads, on top of our heads. The wind blows them off, we wash them off, and they kind of are forgotten for another year. Palm branches basically stay. They can linger in our drawers, in our closets, in entire rooms that are filled with dry and dead palm leaves. And it's an interesting kind of thing, because why? Why do we keep them? Well, we keep them because we don't know what to do with them, because they've been blessed, but so too have ashes, and they go right off of our foreheads or whatever it is, down the drain and into the sewer. And so, but palm branches, we are reluctant ever to let go of them. And that's probably, again, what this day signifies for us. Is that it shows us an important reality about our human lives. Because what Palm Sunday dares to kind of ask us is, what do we really make of God? What do we really know? Do we really know what to do with God, at times? And again, the length of this day's liturgy, where it begins with joy and triumph and then kind of ends with crucify him and Jesus who is dead, and that kind of silence that then begins to linger. In the midst of that, again, sometimes we want a God who can cure things, make things better, put us in a bubble that nothing will ever harm us, a God who we want miracles from, some kind of wonder worker. Again, we don't really know what we want to do with this God, but this God shows us through these palm branches, especially on this day, just what it is perhaps that we are looking for. And that is hope and victory. Again, victory over those things that beset us and that maybe stop us from trying to be the people that we are called to be. But more than that, hope. Because again, hope is not a wish, it's not wishful thinking, it's not optimism, it's not anything else like that, because it's not you cannot calculate hope. Hope comes like love, unexpectedly, and it comes basically to tell us that we are never to be undone by those things that harm and hurt us. We are never to be undone by those things that seem to be overwhelming to us, that seem as dark as anything and as frightening as anything. Hope tells us that we are secure. Hope tells us that we can still move forward. Hope tells us that we can still trust, that we can still love. Hope becomes basically a catalyst so that our humanity never gets lost in all those things that beset us and all those things that call us sometimes to think badly about ourselves and think that we are not worthy, or that we don't matter, or that nothing matters. Hope enables us not just basically to survive or to endure, but to thrive, and out of thriving to flourish, to become again the people that God has called us to be, that God needs us to be as witnesses in the world. It is hope that grounds all of that. And this day of Palm Sunday, this beginning of Holy Week, sets ourselves, on that path to embrace hope, perhaps in even greater and more powerful ways, because it is the embrace of hope that leads to victory, that basically says we matter, because God knows that we matter. And out of that knowledge comes love, comes wonder, comes beauty. A blessed beginning of Holy Week, St. Francis and people of God, a blessed Palm Sunday. May the Lord give you his peace.